Touch one rail, not too long.
Our journey today will be on the Delaware River train excursion. This is a 2-hour round trip as you follow the Delaware River as it rolls between New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
Toll road here, and I'm in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Not Old Jersey, New Jersey. Gonna take a train ride just down the Delaware River here a little bit. Get off, check a couple things out. I believe the town we're going to is Riegelsville. So if you want to join me, matter of fact, even if you don't, buckle up, buckaroos. Better take a ride on the toll road. Bonus train. Look, it's Roadtrip Rich, and this time they're on the right side of the tracks. First time for everything, I guess. Have some beautiful views here into Easton, Pennsylvania. Phillipsburg's right across the Delaware River from Easton, Pennsylvania. Looking into Easton, Pennsylvania. Looks like we got a little low dam there, a waterfall. Drove through Easton to get here. Actually, it's a pretty cool little quaint town.
So this will be the engine that will be pulling us down the river. This is a diesel engine. I was hoping to get the steam, but hey, it's still gonna be cool. It's got to go up the track a little bit, back up, and hook into the rail cars we have. I believe there's 4 different rail cars it's pulling. One of them has a lunch or tea special with it. We didn't go with that route. We went with the $20 job that'll take us down. Now it's 20-30 miles. It's about an hour one way. We get off and maybe grab lunch at a couple of restaurant pubs they have right there. But let's watch this connection here. Easy, almost there. Wonder how much practice this takes. Or, just gotta wing it. If I can do it on the first try. I guess it's kind of hard to miss. You're on a rail. We're saying he was going to hit it hard. What do you think? All aboard! We successfully hooked up. We're on board now. I'm going to do a little bit of exploring before we hit the open rails here, though. Oh, gotta give a shout and everything. Give a shout. Trains. Who knew? A mobile gift shop. Kind of cool shirts, too. $20 for adults. Probably got some Tommy tank engines here. No face on the front of that one.
Polar Express. Pretty cool, man. If you got a kid that likes trains, this would be awesome. There's Tommy. Knew he'd be here. Right. So will I get rich wear this? I'm thinking and we'll probably be more likely to try it. Up to another train area. This must be where the conductor's at. I don't think I'm going to go any further than this, so I will make my way back to my seat. Oh, this should be a pretty good ride here. I'm looking forward to this. Was for the river ride is the one we took. $20 an adult. And look, no frills here. Pump handle to flush toilet. Does not do it automatically. I'll save everybody that. Hey!
Across the river, you can plainly see the Delaware Canal. Three major floods of the river in 2004, 2005, and 2006 largely ruined this historic waterway. But the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania has rebuilt the canal, and the water returned to the state park in 2010. Notice the strip of new concrete that was part of the reconstruction. This is a water regulator to keep the level of the canal consistent when any excess water is spilling into the river, and you can see the canal water behind it when it is filled.
First, yeah. See about it.
So this track leads to the railroad yard. Hope they open the gate first.
And pretty interesting. You roll right through the little neighborhood here. Something to look at, I guess, a little different than just the trees and the water.
We're small, but we're nice. Here we're 30 minutes.
That is owned by the general manager and vice president of the railroad. Nice log cabin.
And for a good portion of this trip, there's a road running pretty much parallel to it. I can't remember off the top of my head which road that was, but it's a nice little ride. If you're coming up this way and you happen to see a train by, this train didn't go that fast, maybe you can roll right next to it for a stint and wave to the people aboard.
We made it to Riegelsville as soon as we crossed the bridge here. And this is a Roebling Bridge. Same guy that did the Roebling Bridge and the Roebling Bridge in Cincinnati. Yep, let's check it out. And I think his family might even have been involved with the Golden Gate Bridge. This one outdates them all though. All right, leaving New Jersey and headed briefly back into Pennsylvania. Check it out, there's our train station right there. Now this has got the same type of grading on it as the Roebling Bridge in Cincinnati. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is awesome. We got some kayakers enjoying a lovely 75 and sunny day on the toll road. And we're coming up on one of these lights too. I want to get a little better look at that. Kind of a unique atmosphere to this. Where is it? Wait for it. There she is. That's pretty cool. I'll have to do a little history on this and see exactly how old it is, but it's probably at least mid 19th century. Let's see if we can get some of the kayakers to wave at us. How's the water? Yes, it is. That is a bar. What's the name of that? Yeah, it's open. There's one on this side too. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah.
Why are we walking across the bridge when there's a bar right here? Isn't that a good idea, right? What says here?
First round's on Rich.
We're walking all across the bridge when there's
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what the hell?
What's different about this Pennsylvania beer? Maybe there's less Pennsylvania beer tax on this side. Or maybe we're just stupid. So, oh, look at this. It's pretty cool. Love these old bridges. These old toll bridges, of course.
It's Delaware River, isn't it?
Yep, Delaware River. Which one did you prefer, this one or the last time?
This one.
We've made it across. John Roebling and Sons of New York. Leading the way here.
Oh, crap.
What's the matter?
It's dry. Why you bring me all the way across the river to Dry County when there's a bar right there?
This might be a speakeasy though.
Oh, okay.
We're in Bucks County, borough of, I guess it's pronounced Riegelsville. And yes, just so people don't know I'm lying, welcome to Pennsylvania. That's the way to go from Pennsylvania to Jersey. And that U-Haul, someone moved from Jersey. So we crossed the Roebling Bridge. We're now at the Riegelsville Inn. I believe this building dates all the way back to the 1830s. Have a hotel here, or an inn, a restaurant, and I hear a pub too. So might have to check this out. Might have to have a little bit to eat, a little bit to drink. I hear Rich is buying, which is always a good thing, because he has not bought since the year began with a 19. Let's just put it like that. Matter of fact, there he is now. Rich, you buying? Riegelsville Inn. I said last time you bought was in the year began with a 19, wasn't it?
Try 17.
Oh, jeez.
Remember?
No, I don't remember the 1700s.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you've been around a little bit, but geez, that's stretching it a little bit.
You know, when we
Well,
started,
he paid. George Washington paid for us.
No. He bought us dinner. I paid for the drinks.
Oh.
Remember?
And he didn't even thank you. I do remember that.
He did.
No, he did. Old Georgie. right, we stopped in for one drink and a little bit of food at the Riegelsville Inn. Pretty cool looking joint here. Pretty good strategy. That flood line would have went above the beer tap. Oh no. Rich, you notice the flood line is higher than the beer tap? That was an issue, man. Alright, in Riegelsville, and that little red bridge there, Rich, where we don't know where he went, there's Rich, told me this is part of the canal here, the Delaware River Canal. Let's cross over. Oh, they got the bunnings out and everything. Okay, there's your mule trail right there. And right there. And here's where the canal would have been. Still a little bit of water down there. Sure, on a real rainy day, they probably get some on. All right, we're actually on the old towpath now. I believe it's the Delaware Canal. If we read this sign here, it'd probably tell us. Too much work. Pretty cool though. This is a nice little town here, and the Riegelsville Inn was pretty good food and beverage there. I would recommend anybody that takes that train ride, which was pretty scenic on the way over here. Cross the Roebling Bridge, which in itself is awesome.
For sure it is.
Get to the Riegelsville Inn. The staff very friendly. Food good.
Yeah.
Beer. Can't go wrong with beer.
Never can go wrong.
Don't overdo it though, kids. Come on, be responsible. And then right behind the Riegelsville Inn, there is the old canal here, of which we're walking. We're walking back across the Delaware to catch our train. We still have a good 25 minutes, so we're a little ahead of pace. We'll probably just rest at the pub up here. We had one drink over there. We might be good for one over here. One drink over there. I think we're good for one over on the other side, right? Be fair to New Jersey?
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
All right, you're buying. Right?
What?
You're buying, right?
I can't hear you.
You're-
Speak up.
He only speaks cheap. I'm sorry. All right, we made it back to New Jersey, and we got a pretty good train ride ahead of us. So we'll get one small beer here and back to the train. Kind of a cool looking little place itself. Hoots Bar and Grill. Boys, hey Rich, how about a little cheers to New Jersey here?
Back in the train and headed back north. Same line, so you're going to see that pretty much similar things going back.
Bamboo. Well, a couple pieces of bamboo, I guess. That's not bamboo, that's a blue spruce. Sorry we were so late to our first stop. That's going to do it for the toll road here in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Remember, not Old Jersey, New Jersey. And we just finished the Delaware River Railroad Experience. Rich might have got a little motion sickness, or he's contemplating life. Either way, he's relaxing. Nothing wrong with that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows where the toll road will lead to next?